Currently, I got a lot of things that I'm thinking about doing, and I wanted to start a little vlog or a little documentation of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. First off, I wanted to talk about what I want to do. Since I was a kid, I always wanted to start some sort of business. I always wanted to be kind of self-employed. I never really saw myself as an employee, and so I just always felt like I was gonna be my own boss. And so my life up until this point has been me trying to figure out exactly what. There's a lot of avenues. I mean, you can't just wake up one day and say you want to be a boss, or you want to be your own boss. You want to be owner of your own company, because deciding to be an entrepreneur, to be a business owner, is not exactly like, you can't just base your career off of just wanting to be a business owner, right? So I spent a lot of time thinking about kind of what I want to go into, how I want to approach becoming an owner or becoming self-employed. And there's a lot of I had to be real about what I'm good at, what I like doing, and what's going to actually be profitable in the end. And so I think after a lot of thinking, a lot of looking into things, watching YouTube, trying different things, I came to the idea that I think I want to start a media business, a business that not just a media business, because I want to put myself in that tunnel. I want to start a business that helps people create. I enjoy helping people create, and I enjoy creating. So I think it's been pretty obvious throughout my life that the creative field is kind of where I belong. That's just kind of how my mind runs. I've been blessed to also have the ability to see business-wise, to see what's going to be profitable, how to kind of see the big picture, and how to get your word out. And so I'm starting this company called Grateful Nation Media, which I hope to be a company where when you see the logo, you think there are people out there creating, there are people out there doing, there are people out there building businesses, there are people out there being artistic, coming up with new ideas, and life is moving forward fast, and there's a lot of really positive things going on. I think what drove me to kind of get to this point was there's a lot of stuff out there in the news right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world that has a lot of spotlight, in politics, climate change, and too much. I don't know. People are worried about the economy and where it's going, and I don't know. I just feel like I think there's more good going on than we allow ourselves to see, and so I wanted to start a company that really focuses on bringing that out of people and helping people see that there's a lot of really good things out there. And the only reason that we are focused on the negative or the things that are going wrong is because we choose to. And as long as we're choosing to see that stuff, as long as we choose to make that affect us, or let it make us feel like our life is hard, or our life is getting difficult, or like there's no hope, then there's going to be no hope. And so I hope that through this company, I can build a community that believes in the future, that believes in hope, and so that's kind of where I want to go with it. So how I'm going to do that? Well, currently, I kind of got a 3-step process. I want to first, kind of start a service where I offer media to people. I want to, take pictures for people, do videography, graphic design. I have a drone, so I'm going to use the drone to kind of, get some cool footage for people. My customers will be, artists, business owners, event planners that, want, to share their events, to share, what they're starting, their companies, that want to share their artistic ability. And so I kind of want to, you know, start with going there, and then I want to have I'm gonna plan on taking it to a storefront, and then hopefully turn it into some sort of franchise or something, you know, that almost like, you know, McDonald's, where you see the logo and you know you can go there to take care of some stuff and to create, right? And so that's kind of where it's gone, what my idea forward is. What kind of, you know, my past so far has been, I grew up in Sacramento. I've been here my whole life, pretty much. Fortunate enough to be born into a family that we own a flooring business called Simon's Floor and Design Company, and you know, we've been really blessed to have a lot of success through that company. That's currently where I'm working right now to kind of, you know, get myself financially stable. I grew up playing the drums. I always loved playing the drums. I've been playing since I was about 4. Right now I have a friend that's starting a studio called Upright Sound. His name is Michael, and he's stationed right now in Old Sac. He's actually building the studio probably as we speak, and I'll probably be involved there a lot. I'll be, you know, the studio drummer, and we'll be creating music as well. So anyways, I'm going to continue to do documentations of kind of what's going on in my head, you know, what my plans are, how I'm going to do each, you know, I want to share daily or weekly, you know, regularly, kind of what I'm doing to accomplish my goals. This is kind of for me as well, not just to share, but I want to be able to document kind of what's on my head.